I've just been inspired by a post a friend shared asking, what would you say to your 18-year-old self if you could go back in time? And I remembered that when I was really young, probably around about 14, I promised myself that I would always follow my heart and do what I wanted to do in my life, that I didn't want to get to the end of my life, be on my deathbed and not have had an experience that I really wanted to have. So I wanted to just share what it means to follow the heart, because I think I would have gone back to my 18-year-old self and really explained this. So to follow the heart is to deeply feel into your intuitive self, your inner knowing. It's coming from the feminine or right brain. The feminine being the mystery, the energy that is not linear and logical. It's connected to our subconscious and the realm of archetypes and dreams, and allowing knowings to come to you. So it's that 3 a.m. where you wake up with an epiphany or a download, or you suddenly get that insight into a question that you've been asking yourself. And when you receive a knowing, you don't question it, you just know it. It's true. It's an aha moment. And this is different to being in our logical brain, our left brain, our more masculine, logical, linear brain that's trying to figure things out. So following the heart is not trying to think things through and get to a solution. That's not the purpose of the mind. To follow the heart is to trust life, and to trust life to bring you the answers, to allow them to bubble up from within you in the right time, to give yourself time to be alone, to walk in nature, time for contemplation, time for dreaming, where that part of the brain can start to speak to you, where your deeper wisdom lies and your inner knowings. So often going through my life, although I had the intention to follow my heart, a lot of what I was doing was sitting down and saying, okay, what do I want next? Where do I go next? And using too much of my logical brain. And while this is great in terms of I was asking the questions, that was a really good use of that logical brain. Allowing the answers to arise from this deeper place is the advice that I would give to my younger self. Don't get frustrated when you don't have the answer in your logical brain or your logical mind. When you ask yourself a question, what do you want? And you don't know, because your logical mind doesn't know. These are deep, deep questions into who are you at a deeper level? What is your soul purpose? What have you come here to do? What is your essence? And that can only bubble up over time and unfold. And other advice that I would give is to be patient, to trust life and to be patient, and to allow the unfolding to happen, and to not try so hard to get somewhere with my logical mind, because that is not the part of me that's meant to be leading my life. it's a beautiful tool to support my knowings. When those knowings arise and I want to take action, the logical mind can put in structures and programs and time schedules and all of that. It can really support. And in terms of energy, this comes down to the role of the masculine energy, the logical mind, supporting the feminine energy, the inner knowing, which is our inner truths in that moment, the guidance that directs our life. So the logical mind is here to serve that knowing, that emergence. So we can live our logical mind, but give it its place and allow our feminine right brain to guide our life, which for me is what it means to follow the heart.